What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to $1 Million Coach Monday. My name is Ryan McMorris. Welcome to the $1 Million Coach Show. If you're watching live, do me a quick favorito and just say the word live in the comments section. That way I know you popped in live. And also, let me know where you're coming in from. What part of the world are you coming in from? And just because I know that you want to engage like hell, let me know what kind of coaching you do. I'm on 75 hard, so cheers to drinking a gallon of water for the day. Okay, so we're good there. All right. So again, if you're just popping on, make sure that you let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what kind of coach you are. And also let me know if you're watching live or the replay. All right. In today's topic, we're going to be going over something that I like to do from time to time is do a little case study with a client. So this particular client is not a coaching client. It's one of our agency clients. If you know, you may know. If you don't, you probably don't know. But we also run a. We're not just the company that helps coaches with stuff. You know, we're not coaches coaching coaches. We actually do this. So I take on my own clients myself. Okay, we have an agency where I take on clients where we do their short form videos and we run their ads for them. And so today, what I wanted to do was we just got paid $15,000 to do a set of videos for a client where we're going to be planning out his videos. We're going to be scripting out the videos, doing the we're going to be doing the research for the videos. So like we're doing a whole batch of stuff for this client. Let me show you what we're doing here. And again, if you're just popping on, let me know if you're popping in live. Let me know where you're coming in from, and let me know what type of coaching that you do. Okay. Now I mentioned this a little bit before. I take it very seriously that we're not building some like coaches helping coaches get help other coaches kind of thing. I like to be in the game. And so you guys know, like we take on our own clients myself. Okay. So I still take on clients when I hire people to work with in a lot of areas that we want help with. I want to know, are you still doing the thing that you're teaching? In education, I think it's really important when you're going out, when you're hiring people, when you're connecting with people. I think it's very important that you connect with people that are actually doing what they teach, not have done it. That's important to have done it. I like to work with people who are still doing the thing. Can I get an amen? Hello. Hey. All right. So let me give you a little insight. We're going to put some content together. Okay. We're going to put content together. I'm going to show you how I put together video ideas for a client. Okay. And hopefully it'll rub off on you and you can do some of the things yourself. And then maybe you're like, you know what? I may need some help. And if I do need help, you know where to go get that help. We have an amazing team inside of our coaching program, and boom, it could definitely help you. All right, so here's what we're doing today. Here's what I'm doing for this client. All right, this guy, he is one of our agency clients. He just paid us $15,000 to essentially put together 45 plus viral and nurturing videos. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we typically, again, and I take notes on this because just because I'm doing it for this person, I want you to be able to see, like, am I doing the right steps? Okay. Give me a number 1 in the comment section if that makes sense. Okay. Just real quick, because I want to make sure that as I do this for this client and I give you kind of a behind the scenes look, I'm also going to be like writing down everything that we're doing so you can say, hey, I can do this on my own. Or if I need a little help, maybe I don't need like advanced Ryan's going to hop in and do my shit for me help. Maybe I just need a little, like, maybe Ryan's team can help me. Maybe one of Ryan's programs can help me kind of thing. All right. So first things first, we're going to come up with the research. Okay. This is one of the biggest things that most people don't do when they are planning out videos, content. Again, hey guys, I want you to make content that brings in like 10,000 to 100,000 a month in revenue. Okay. We're just not trying to show up. We're trying to get clients out here. Okay. So if you're going to create content and show up online in anything, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, blog posts, I don't care what it is, you have to do the research. Okay. Everybody say the word research. I need to know who is my competition. I need to know what my people are actually consuming. Like, where are my people at? Okay. I need to know pricing and things like that. I need to know the SEO, the hashtags, all that stuff. I need to figure that shit out before I go out and put all the time into trying to come up with content ideas, right? What'd Sarah say? Be a student of the business. I do CE every year to keep up on the best investing strategies for my clients. And I also invest and talk about what's working in my portfolio. That is amazing. Okay. I cannot stand financial advisors that don't make money, right? Most don't. Most good financial advisors don't understand money. They just play with everybody else's money and they're really not practicing what they preach. And I'm not going to get into that, but damn it, if it is not a thing, and it happens everywhere. It happens. There's relationship coaches out there that have been divorced 4 times. You don't believe me? It happens. Okay. So first things first, you got to do the research. Okay. Once I do the research, my next thing, okay, this is what we're going to dive into a lot today. I'm not going to go into research today. Okay. What I'm going to dive into is the 45, what we call core content ideas. Okay. My 45 core content ideas. Everyone comment the number 45 with me real quick, okay? And this concept is really simple, but if I come up with 45 good ideas, instead of trying to come up with what most people try to do, is they're trying to come up with 365 viral ideas, okay? Guys, here's how content works. Okay. And what I'm going to, in this example, I'm going to tell you why. Did we lose? Is there? Let me make sure. I don't think I lost connection. Nope. I can still hear me. Okay. So, one of the things that I'm gonna point out here, a little asterisk here, is I want to, in my opinion, okay, if you come up with 45 core content ideas and you start with a TikTok video, in my opinion, you're going to grow on all social medias faster. Hear me out, okay? If I create a good TikTok video, okay, not only do I have a good hook, but I also have to write a good description to that video, okay? This description can be used as a Facebook, Instagram, or even LinkedIn post. Okay. So we're going to call this a WP, a written post. Okay. Give me a number 1 if that makes sense. Okay. Because if I go out and shoot this video, now I literally have a description that I wrote for the video can be used as a post. Does that make sense? Give me number 2 in the comments if that makes sense to you. Okay. So a lot of times people are doing way too much work when it comes to creating good content. All right. Now I'm going to show you how I come up with 45 content ideas for this guy. You can do the same thing and you can always ask questions. You've got me here for the next 20 minutes. So again, use the time that you have with me if you have questions. Okay. Treat it as if you just paid me $15,000 that this other guy just paid me. But guess what? You didn't have to do it. He just paid me the $15K to go over this. I got to do this work anyway. Okay. So we're here doing it live. But what I want you to understand is if you shoot the video first, it's going to get out of your mouth. It's going to get out. It's going to get worked out. Okay. And then you take the description and then you just use that as a post. Okay. And then you can take that video and you can turn that into Instagram Reels or Facebook Reels. You can turn that into IG, carousels, carousels. That says carousels. Okay. Don't judge me. Okay. So again, here's what we're doing. We're going to hop over here. We're not doing that. Where are we at? Let's see. Boom. Okay. So first things first, we're going to go over these video ideas. Boom. Blah, blah. We're going to zoom in real quick. I want you to write this down. Okay. And ask questions when you got them. Ask them if you got them. All right. When we go over the core 45 video ideas, okay, we're not trying to create 665 or 365 viral videos. What we're looking to do is, one, come up with our 5 core stories. Okay. So this is the first one. Come up with our 5 core stories. Everybody got that one? Put the word stories in the comment section. Okay. That's number 1. Okay. Guys, once I come up with 5 core stories around like some of the aha moments, what are some of the aha moments that you had in trading? Okay. What's some of the moments that you had like, man, like I made the worst mistake of my life kind of thing in trading? Okay. What are some of the core stories that you can tell that are going to create a transformation? Okay. Like tell me the stories that transformed you. Okay. These are transformational stories. For me, my life and business transformed the day that I got fired from my job, January 1st, 2015. I got fired from my job and it made me somebody different that day. I had to become somebody different that day. Okay. And that story, I've told that story so many times. But we all have these transformational stories that help you stand out and they'll help you go viral. How I discovered that retirement is completely different for business owners than it is for 9 to 5. Yes, that is an aha story, right? And if you tell that story, Sarah, the right way, one way is going to click. You could tell that story 20 different times and it could get, 200 views, 300 views, 200 views, 200 views, 300 views. And then there's one way that you tell that story and it clicks and there's some virality in it. Okay. Does that make sense? Worst story in nailing copywriting, not testing. Yeah, that may be it depends on who your audience is. But again, you got to find these 5 core stories. Here's the thing. You're going to tell these stories over and over and over again. Now, what I want you to look at, guys, is in a month, there's only 30 days. Okay. And typically, most people don't post absolutely every day. So you're probably looking at actually like 20 to maybe 25 posts. Okay. Like that's typically what goes up on social. So now, if I told one of these stories a week, you literally just knocked out like what 25% or about 20% of your content. Does that make sense? Like just having these there. Okay. And then take it to another level, guys. Take it to another level. Instead of just posting the thing or talking about the video, save the post, please. Go ahead and save the post. That way you can come back to it. Go to Facebook, go to Instagram, go to TikTok and save them in a folder. Does everybody know how to do that? Comment the word I don't or I do in the comments so I can get a good feel of if you know what I'm talking about here. Or save them in a Google Doc folder somewhere. Stop just putting shit out on the internet and then not actually categorizing it or saving it. Like a lot of us, if we just did this plan for a month, then the next month, the next 2 months, you wouldn't have to plan so much. You wouldn't be so stressed out. You wouldn't be trying to pull your hair out, trying to come up with new content. You don't have to do that. Okay. So we're going to go back over here we got our 5 stories. Okay. Now we're going to knock out 5 controversial topics. If I'm in finance, then I know that there's controversial topics. Oops, I can't spell. I'm horrible today. Okay. We all got those controversial topics. Show them how to save the dog. You got it, Chris. You know how I do it. All right. So if we go to Facebook, and we just click the home tab on Facebook. Okay. Go over to saved. You can do this on your phone as well. That way you don't have to do it on a computer. But if you go to saved, you'll notice that there's my collection. You can create a new collection, and you can also give it a name, organize it to where it says my stories or value post. Like ours is value post here. Okay. Those are my stories. And what you can also do is when you create a new collection, you can also share that collection with someone on your team. You can share it with a coach. You can share it with someone. That way, every time a video or something or a post gets added to it, then guess what? You can go right back to it. For us, every single Monday, I look at this coach client ads, and I look and see like, oh man, like these are the ads that I want to go through. These are the ads that caught my attention. Maybe we should create ads similar to it. Okay. You can literally do the exact same thing on Instagram. You can do the exact same thing on TikTok. Saving posts and being organized with your folders is a game changer. It can save you a ton of time, and it can make sure that you're not starting from scratch when you're out there creating things to get your audience's attention. Okay. That makes sense? Give me a number 1 if that was helpful, and we'll keep it rocking. All right. So let's go back to what we're creating for our client here. I'm going to ask this client for 5 core stories. Okay. Now he's already created some content. So all I have to do is go back and review his content and pull out the stories that he's been telling. And my job is to hear and listen for those stories and have him tell them in a better, more engaging, more viral way. Okay. I'm also going to talk about controversial topics. Okay. What are the controversial topics? Now, this particular client, just so I can give you guys an idea of who this is. He is an agency owner who coaches other agencies and done for you businesses. Okay. Does that make sense? So when we're creating stories for this guy, I want to know. Let me actually pull up our content for him. So I want to know, like, dude, what's the biggest mistake you made? What happened when you went from 100,000 to $1 million a month? Like, what happened when you thought about like trying to sell? What happened? Like, what are these things that are going on? How'd you make your first hire? Right? These are stories that people want to hear as agency owners that are like 6-figure agency owners or 5-figure agency owners. They want to know these things. Tell me the stories that are not only going to tell me what I need to know, but they're going to give me the aha moments so I don't have to be hard sold. Okay, guys, I know we're spending a little more time on stories, but does anybody like hard selling their clients? Give me a yes or no in the comment section. Does anybody really truly like hard selling? I mean, I'm talking hard selling where like someone doesn't know you, they have no idea you exist, and you're trying to sell them something that you do or that you have, and they don't want to hear it. Yeah, maybe it'll really help them out, but they don't want to hear it, right? Like nobody likes to hard sell. Your stories are how you break down all the barriers of hard selling. Okay. So when we're coming up with controversial topics that, let's move on to controversial. When we're coming up with controversial topics that agency owners have, one, it's I got to do the research, but 2, I can use ChatGPT as my helper, as my helping hand. Okay. So for this example, what I did was I said, it's kind of really funny here too, because it came up with the exact same thing that I would normally come up with. Acting as a ghostwriter who creates viral Instagram content, come up with 10 real ideas for my Instagram channel that teaches digital marketing agencies and done for you business owners how to grow their businesses to 7 figures and beyond. Okay. So pop that into ChatGPT. It pops out We want to create success stories, tips. So again, these are the same thing that I would give you. Okay. Success stories, quick tips series. That's educational. Behind the scenes. That's again, let's go back to our list right here. I created this list before even chopping this in there. Okay. Tools, behind the scenes. Okay. How to, educational, your framework, and mistakes. And if you add up these numbers, okay, we'll go back and forth between here and ChatGPT and start using AI to come up with these topics here. But what I want you to see first is my 45 video ideas can come from my 5 stories. That's 5. 5 controversial topics. That's 10. 10 how-to videos. That's 20. 5 tools, 5 behind the scenes. That's 25. If I just did 5 videos on my framework, well, guess what? That's 30 video ideas right there. And if I did the top 10 mistakes, that's 40 videos right then and there. Guys, does this make sense? That this is the framework that I can hang around for my video ideas, and then I just need to fill in the 5, the 5, the 10, the 5, the 5, and the 10. Does that make sense? Now, who thinks they can do this either on their own or with ChatGPT? Okay. Because if I say acting as a ghostwriter, again, the stories you're probably not going to be able to come up with in ChatGPT. I'm sorry, you're just not going to be able to pull out your stories with an AI that has no idea who you are. Okay. But you can find controversial topics. A controversial topic in the coaching space is that coaches think that they need certifications, right? They think they need certifications. So controversial topic that we may come up with an agency model is the fact that agency owners feel like they have to do all the work to keep clients happy. But guess what? That's just not true, is it? As an agency owner or a done-for-you business owner, most people could give a shit less if it's you doing the work or not. They're paying to get the work done, okay? This dude that just paid me $15,000 to come up with these video ideas, edit the videos, and do all this shit, he does not care whether I use AI, a virtual assistant, and my marketing assistant to get the job done. He just wants the job done. True or false, right? So, guys, a lot of times, like, we can talk on these topics. Now, here's the thing that I want you to be able to see that's going to skyrocket your content, okay? I'm going to take this topic, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to put it in ChatGPT, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask it to say, come up, write 10 viral opening hooks. Acting as a professional headline writer for a business magazine. Everybody stick with me here. So acting as professional headline writer for a business magazine, write 10 viral opening hooks for a video about paste. Agency owners and done for you business owners that feel like they have to do all the work that keep clients happy, but don't realize they can outsource. All right, so we'll just pop that in for now, okay? Who's using ChatGPT? Who's using things like Snack Prompt? Who would say they have a really good arsenal of AI that's able to help them get their marketing done and get it done faster, that kind of thing. Okay. So this is not going to give me the perfect hooks. Okay. And I am using the free version of ChatGPT for now, just because I know a lot of people are. I would highly recommend using ChatGPT 4 because it's more trainable. Okay. It's better. And we can teach you how to train your AI bots a little better. And what we can do is we can show you how to connect your other GPTs with our AI to essentially take away all your marketing and sales issues there. Okay, so this one: are you drowning in client demands and feel like a one-person army? Okay, now here's the thing. That's an okay hook. It's a hook that gives me an idea. Okay, because I can take that hook and say, you know what, this isn't the hook that I would use, but I can say, I know you're drowning to try to keep your clients happy, but they don't give a shit whether it's you or your team. They just want it done. Okay. Yes, our CES system, it connects with the GPT. If you talk with Ankh, he can get it set up for you. And basically what we've done is we've got a set of prompts that help you nail down your offer, lead magnet. It helps you nail down your content. And then what you do is you then place it inside of ours. It schedules the content for you. It builds out your course for you. Like it literally just like you take the information, put it in, and then you press go. It's pretty cool because we can then run the ads for you. It's a pretty badass update to our system, if I do say so myself. But can you see how I took this prompt? It gave me an idea on how I can say, I know you're drowning in customer fulfillment. I know you're drowning trying to keep your clients happy. But the truth is, you don't need to be the one that's always there at their beck and call in order to keep them happy. And that's a good hook. Okay. So, and then same thing. Look, I love this idea that it gave me, breaking the myth. Okay. The biggest myth that's keeping you broke as an agency owner is you're thinking that you need to be the one that serves and does everything in order to keep your clients happy. Okay. So again, I can take these hooks and I can put them they're not perfect. Okay. But I'm not looking for perfect. I'm looking for 80% of the work being done. I'm looking for you give ChatGPT, please give me some ideas I can build on so I can turn these hooks into absolute scroll stoppers. Does this make sense, guys? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my one controversial topic, and now I've got 10 different hooks for this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot those 10 different hooks for this video. Okay, one topic. Now I have 10 videos. Okay, I could post each video once a month. And if I did that with each of these core content ideas, it's going to fill up my calendar essentially for the entire year. Does that make sense? Give me a make sense. I've got a couple minutes left on here. So I want to make sure that if you have questions about this process, that that you get them answered, because we're literally showing you how to find a core topic, a core piece of content, shoot it one time with 10 different hooks, and boom, you've got one piece of content that you can spread out the entire for once each month or something like that, right? And then you just do it again, do it 21 more times, right? And you've got content for your entire year. Okay, we do this all the time. Just so you guys can see this on a maybe a little better level here. So this video that we shot, it's called Stop Recording Courses. Okay. So for instance, this video is the exact same video that we shot around telling coaches to stop recording courses. Okay. but we shot 6 different hooks. So we've already posted one on December 26th because I went over this morning. And that was hook 2. We already used hook 2. Today, this week, hook 4 is going up. Okay, so let's just say, let me see. This is the one that went up already. Let me know if you guys can hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. So let me know if you guys can hear it. Can you guys see that or hear that? Let me know if you guys can hear the volume or not. I couldn't tell. But if you can't hear it, okay. So let me just read the hook to you. So the first hook here is, this is how stupid people treat courses. Okay. Boom. That's one. So we're going to go back, and let's just say this is hook 6. The secret to creating profitable courses that people actually buy, finish, and create testimonials to bring you more clients that you make 10, 100 million, that with your educational courses. Boom. And then it's the same video. Okay. So what I want you guys to see is, I shot this video one time. We shot an extra 5 hooks while I was shooting the video. And now we literally have 6 months to post all of these. Does that make sense? And a lot of us, we're just doing too much. Okay. Now, the cool thing is, for something like, if we post these videos on TikTok, it's guaranteed that at least a couple of these are going to hit, and people are going to ask questions. They're going to respond, and it's going to create an opportunity to create more videos in response to those people. And that's just adding to our video arsenal. And then what we do is we take the video and we turn it into something that's reel worthy. So Instagram Reels, a lot of talking head videos, guys. A lot of talking head videos you'll see, they don't do as well on Instagram or Facebook Reels. Okay. Sometimes they don't. And when you recognize that, you can say, you know what? I don't have to just keep repurposing this and putting it where it's not going to do as well. So you can get someone like a VA or your kid or someone to just turn that video into a carousel post on Canva. Canva has an amazing AI. It just keeps getting better. You can turn it into just B-roll. Look, guys, one of the things that I'm going to really harp this year is film yourself doing things and then just put it in a B-roll folder. Okay. So and we told our client we tell every client to do this. Okay. If you come to us, we're going to tell you, go over here and put just B-roll footage. Okay, look at this. This is just random footage of me just in the office, out with my wife, with my kids. Take it upon yourself and be intentional about just getting clips of you doing everyday life. Okay, it's going to be so valuable if you just did that once or twice a week and you just put it in a folder. Okay, I'm telling you, it'll go so far, because I can literally take, okay, let's go over to TikTok. So let's just say I take this video, our million views formula, how to get 1 million views to your account. And I literally have this beautifully written description. Okay. I can use that as a Facebook post. I can use that as a post inside of our Facebook group. I can use this as an email. And then I can literally take these things and overlay it on text of some of the B-roll and use it as an Instagram reel. Okay. And now I literally took one thing. I've got multiple hooks to create this video to spread out over the year. I can spread it out to different places. And it's just doing so much work for me. So you don't have to do so much work. Does that make sense? I know I'm a little over and I'm about to wrap up, but again, guys, if you have trouble like creating content, this can make your content so much easier. Okay. Filling in these gaps of your 5 core stories, Give me 5 controversial topics that your audience believes or feels or is a controversial thing in your space. Write down the questions that people have, the how-to things. How do I hire? How do I fire somebody? How do I get clients? How do I retain clients? Like, you can come up with the educational stuff and then the 5 behind the scenes tools or things that you do. Let me know your framework. Okay. Dive into your specific process and show me that stuff, and then talk about mistakes. And then we come up with 3 to 10 different hooks based off of those videos, and boom, you've got 450 damn videos ready to rock. And you could have got them all done within 30 days. Okay, guys. Now, again, there's no conversion on this content. If our content is great and our offer sucks and our funnel sucks, then your bank account's going to suck. So no matter how good your content is, no matter how easy we make content for you, you still got to have a good funnel. You got to have a good offer. Okay. And in order to make this thing scalable, you got to have good systems. All right. We'll continue to talk about that when we go live next. All right. Next week, we're going to be going over a full AI overview of how we use AI, the AI bot that we've created. It's going to be really badass, and you're going to check it out if you tune in next week. If you have questions, my friends, make sure that you ask those questions inside of the Facebook group or on YouTube. We answer everything. If you have any questions that pop up through the week when it comes to building your $1 million coaching business, ask them here. This is your resource. We are here to help you build your $1 million coaching business, no matter whether you are just getting started and you're trying to create your first $10,000 month, or you're trying to scale to $1 million a month. We are the right thing in place for you. Go out, crush it this week, make somebody's life easier, help somebody, be the amazing coach that you are, and money will follow. I promise. We'll catch you in the next one. See you. Bye.